Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to Homeseek, where we're continuing our first playthrough of the game, doing it chapter by chapter at the moment, and we are in part 1, chapter 5. We've already been given our victory challenge, which is to basically get all our citizens across. We do have other things to do and look at and all that sort of stuff, and we've obviously got to try and work out how to keep surviving while we do this, because we've got to have supplies, and at the moment we're not having any supplies. So they want at least 36 to go across. Now we do have 50, so that's going to be interesting. Who misses out? Okay, we've got a law passed, so we're going to put that over. And we're going to vote for something else. I don't understand what this means. Citizens will now be able to predict the duration of each choice in expedition. So will that give us a number of how long each choice will take? I mean, I'd rather do that though. Depression could be a good one as well. But we'll keep it at 50-50. So we don't have many people in there because we just don't have many people, but yeah, a lot of people are thirsty. Yet my thing says we should be making enough water. Okay, so we've improved the waka, which would be good, because we need that. Maybe let's do the healing rate. Yeah, okay. I don't know how much this is. Batch is 46 complete. You'll receive 2100 in 5 hours. Okay. Maybe it is sustainable to do it with just a waka. It doesn't seem like you could, but seems to be working. Alright, country club. It must have been a pleasant world where your primary concern was hitting balls into little holes. A part of us is happy to see this place gone. What a senseless use of water just to keep the grass green. Our whole world now resembles one of their so-called sand bunkers. If only we had a wedge large enough to get us all out of it. That's nice. I like that. At first, we have no idea what this place is supposed to be. It's an undulating expanse of dust and sand. Some perfectly flat areas reveal it to be man-made. There's an entrance entitled Country Club. Inside we see old photos of a perfect green landscape populated by ponds and lakes. A sign on the wall gives us direction. What should we do? Head left to the hotel or head right to the gift shop and buggy hire? I don't know what we're looking for. Head right to the gift shop and buggy hire or to the hotel. I'm going to go right. Takes a short while to walk along a short corridor with a view over the unnatural landscape. Okay, let's just come over here. I'd also like to be able to pull out a bit taller because I can't see enough of what I want to see, and I get annoyed by having to scroll so much. I think we can slow down on the scrap, to be honest. I'm going to put another person in here. Oh, I didn't even know you were playing. Reaching the gift shop, we are disappointed. It was looted and burned long ago, and only a blackened wreck remains. Outside, 2 of the small vehicles called buggies lie on their sides. Any attempt to get them working is futile. We exit onto the golf course. It's a little more than a desert now. We assumed the deeper pits were filled with water. We find a flat area with a sign saying first green. There's a red flag on a bent pole. We pull it out to reveal a perfectly round hole. There's something inside. What should we do? Oh. Reach into the hole? No one is keen on sticking their hand in there. Yeah, that seems like a silly idea. We immediately decide it's not worth it and replace the flag. I reckon there's something probably living in there that's going to bite you. I mean, what else is going to be in there? A golf ball. Whoopee. Do we really want a golf ball? Okay, there comes a hiss from the hole. Hang on, stop moving. There comes a hiss from the hole and we leap back as a snake emerges and slithers out across the sand. Well, I made the right choice then. There's not much for us here. As we make our way back to the entrance, we notice several small metal nozzles. Investigation reveals they are attached to pipes. We deduce they were part of a sprinkler system. We spend time scanning the ground. Okay, that's going to be interesting. What is that going to give us? Clearly that's going to give us some sort of unlock or research. Okay, we've improved the healing rate, permanently increases the maximum allowed occupants. Sure, let's do that one as well. As we prepare to embark, there is clear anxiety. Oh, okay, we're saying that as well. Okay. I guess we're starting. Okay, we've just reduced our numbers. Well, now it says we've all got houses. A resource pile has been depleted. Oh, snap. We better hope this farm makes enough money. 6 citizens have sailed. Okay. And the expedition party has finished, except you didn't tell me what we did. Okay, we feel disgusted at how our ancestors were so frivolous with water just to keep their playground green. It makes us wonder about the divide between rich and poor lifestyles back then. We may all be poor now, but at least we are equal, and in a way that makes us richer. Extra resources law slot. Oh, is that all? Okay. You've got no water. You're only 2 people. Do we push you? I'm so tempted to just push. Just push, push, push. I really want to get these expeditions done. So when the 6 left, what did they vacate their jobs from? I don't see a difference. I really don't know. Harsh words. As the ark pulls away, the hardest workers become angry. Why should they work their fingers to the bone when others who contribute little get rewarded? We try to reason that the weakest will get left behind if they do not go first. A reluctant agreement eventually descends and the crowds disperse. Tensions will rise greatly in the settlement. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, but what happens? So, do I alternate? Is that going to be the best compromise? Like the next trip I send some hard workers? Okay, some more scrap's been done. Yeah, I'm going to go in there because we don't need all this scrap. Now, by this, we are making enough food. It's just, are we getting enough water? I don't know, it's working. Right. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Okay, that's good. And I mean, you could do another expedition party. Generic lore slots. That's how we got a bonus work slot before. Okay. Increase party size increase. Or another. Oh, we improve our power. I'm worried we're going to lose that wind farm. Well, we will lose it in the dust storm, so let's do that. Because we've got dust storms coming up. We're going to lose that. We're going to lose that. Alright, Coast Guard. The sea has always been a perilous place, now the land is too. As we examine the building, we muse that our ancestors couldn't have been all bad. Not if they had places like this purely designed to save lives. Let's see if they've left something behind which might help save ours. Okay, the Coast Guard building is in good shape. Although most things of worth have been stolen, an old boat stands on some rails, but it has mostly rotted away. There are ropes and hooks and some waterproof clothing we can make use of. What should we do? Explore thoroughly, take everything we can. We could benefit from the charts. Let's get it in and out. And explore thoroughly. Okay, what do we got? We find some useful items as well as some sea charts. Part of the floor collapses when we are unhooking a rope. No one is seriously injured, but one of us gets a long splinter through their calf, which will get infected if not seen to. Plus 200 scrap and that. We are leaving when a large figure holding a club blocks the doorway. In a voice thick from disuse, he growls that the charts are his. He tells us to drop them or he will attack. What should we do? Drop everything except the one chart we need, or refuse. Let's refuse. He hesitates for a short time, looking confused. Okay. When understanding dawns, he growls and leaps forward. Fortunately, we anticipate the attack and avoid the crushing downward blow. While he rights himself, we pile on his shoulders, bringing him to the ground and knocking him unconscious so we can make our escape. We leave the Coast Guard building, glancing back to make sure we are not followed. We spend some time travelling back to the main coast path. Clear route. Now that we've secured the charts, we should begin using them at once. Not only will this please the captain, it will also put our passengers' minds at ease by helping us navigate the treacherous coastline more securely. Trips with the boat will be much faster from now on. Hand over the charts. Oh, nice. Bell tower, collapsed pier. Okay. Yep, that was pretty much it. Sick, depressed and thirsty. I don't know, I'm sort of feeling there's not much hope for you guys. I'm sort of feeling we just push on. Because I think you're going to die anyway. Expedition to left from depression. Okay. Does that mean we've got one left? Who could leave and die? So how do we... Cracks. Two citizens argue about water. It's a short discussion and is quickly resolved, but afterwards the individuals return to their groups, who chat among themselves. These are early signs of a serious problem. We need unity, not division. We've been through thick and thin together. Some of us have been here right from the start, but the cracks are starting to show. If we don't smooth them over now, the whole thing might start to fall apart. Moods darken as people drift off. Okay, keep your eyes peeled law has been voted, so that's implemented. No, hang on. What are you doing? Okay. Depression is a made-up condition or forward planning? Depression. Alright, how are we going? Technically it says we should have enough food. I'm a little concerned what's going to happen when the boat comes back. Okay, that's improved. Okay, let's improve our farm. Collapsed pier. The pier must have been an impressive structure in its day, sturdy enough to hold hundreds of people as well as vehicles and machinery. What brought this to its knees, we're not sure. A savage storm or simply the tired decay of time. The part of the pier connected to the rocks remains intact, as does the far section. It's the metal part which has collapsed into the sea, and only by crossing the partially submerged Ferris wheel can we reach that untouched section. But does the risk equal the potential reward? What should we do? Turn back. Let's do this for old time's sake. We spend quite a bit of time carefully calculating how best to cross. They died. The expedition has died to the last event. The expedition party has been wiped out. Okay. Yeah, understand. Okay, let's... Where is it not? Let's do... Yeah, let's go minimum. Let's add another one there. We have no food. Well, there's no food. You're going to have to go without food. I can't help you there. You can take some water. Not much. Can't take any food, and you can take plenty of scrap. Okay, so we never finished that. And there's still that one, but let's go to the back one first. Okay, let's do the forward planning one now. I don't know if that would help because we don't have a huge input, but I'll do it anyway just in case it does help, but I can't see why it would. We're not feeding in much with this waka. Okay, some more. Oop, oop, oop. Got lots of scrap piles being killed. Where else? I mean, if we've got the people spare, we might as well do them. So that says you will receive 2,772 in 8 hours. I'm going to do the expedition party. Not sure it's a smart idea, but... Now, problem is we're not going to be able to send any more ships. We just don't have the food. Okay, we're back at the collapsed pier. The part of the pier connected to the... Okay, what do we do? What if we die again? Plain sailing. The Ark returns as scheduled and the captain confirms the existence of the island. We hand him the charts we found at the Coast Guard building, which will make future voyages safer. It's difficult to be sure, but he even seems to smile for the briefest of moments. Okay, just knowing the island is real boosts everyone's morale. Well, that's nice. Not sure it helps. Oh, come on. Scott Wheeler died from damage. One by one, we leap from swinging carriage to carriage. One of us falls in the water and is swept away. We see them struggling to climb up the rocks. A wave hits them once, twice, and on the third time they're gone. The end of the pier is like a time capsule. There is a room full of machines, games, fluffy toys, electric cars, watches, old phones. There are restaurants, fast food stalls, bowling alleys, and a ballroom for dancing. What should we do? Take everything we can. We're never coming back. Focus only on food and water with no need for giant stuffed rabbits. I think just take everything we can. We're never coming back. We're in no rush. We spend a good while exploring every nook. Alright. We smash and grab from the machine, shake others violently, wonder in awe at what people back then deemed worthy of prizes. We also raid fridges and pantries, 150 water. We have to throw most of the loot across the gap, but we make it back without problems. Crossing is a slow process, but after a while, we make it. Okay, we have no food, but we have water. So after all of that searching, we didn't get anything but water anyway. We regret the loss of our party member, but the pier was a place frozen in time, and we've gained as many insights into our ancestors as we have scrap and supplies. Okay. Alrighty, off to the bell tower. Let's come to the camp. We're still not... It must be because there's no water. Even though it keeps saying what it's going to produce, it just doesn't. Because there's no water. Yes, here comes the dust storm. So that power has, well, basically died off, but it doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. What? You've completed the research of expedition parties. Oh, another resource pile has been done. Go for an extra worker in the medical center. Okay, new expedition. Actually, is there any point? We don't even have a... We don't have anywhere to go, do we? They're not saying they're hungry. Okay, I think we need to wait until it unlock the next area. Can you see the... Is there a way to see the map? Yeah, so there's nowhere to go. We've already got somebody going there. But what we can do is while they're moving... Okay, so we're not going to implement that. We'll just leave it. When we're sending one back, we can send one straight off to the next one. So it'll still be more efficient from that point of view. Okay, bell tower. There is something foreboding about this abandoned place of worship. Prayers don't stop the drought. Didn't stop the bombs. Its roof has been destroyed by fire, yet the bell tower remains intact. We've read books and heard stories about what our ancestors believed. Stories that are just as odd to us as anything else we learned from the old world. Despite fires and bombs having destroyed most of the roof, the church is still an impressive structure. The tall bell tower stands intact, pointing like a warning finger towards the sky. As we approach, a bell starts to ring. We've been spotted. What should we do? Hurry away, people will be coming, no progress. Run towards the building and take up a defensive position. Stay put, show them we mean no harm. Oh. Run towards the building. Without hesitation, we run towards the burnt-out building and make a barricade of old pews. Yeah, I don't think standing out in public, waiting to be shot, is a good idea. Okay, a group of 10 people enter. They are armed with handmade weapons and waste no time in attacking. Our barricade makes their assault costly for them. 3 of us are injured, which is all of you, but one of their party receives a mortal wound to the neck and they fall back. We've brought ourselves some time. The church has long since been raided, so we ascend the tower instead. There are 3 doors before we reach the roof. 2 of them are open, 1 is locked. Ignore the lock, check the other rooms. Upper hand, let's make the most of the craft a bar. Yeah, let's do that. Take some time. As it always does. He didn't stop. Okay, to the tower and break into the room. We raid their living quarters and the mechanism of the old clock. Inside the locked room we find 8 bells. They're too heavy for us to take, but we manage to detach the clappers from inside each bell for some quality scrap. We reach the rooftop and look around. Mapping out the surrounding area, we can see for miles in every direction. This would have once been the centre of a community, but now only ruins remain. We see no signs of our attackers. We take time to examine the surroundings. Okay, so we can put another worker in there. Let's boost the wind farm. So the medical centre, let's chuck another person in. We've still got spare people. Guess we can just chuck them all in the scrap. If this is making food, which it's not, which I don't think it is, people are eating all the food. Problem is, we can't do this without extra food. This is ridiculous. And I have no solution. I mean, let me know in the comments if I'm doing something stupid, but I have no solution. The Ark is ready to leave again. We watch as the chosen citizens embark and the rest of us quietly return to our post. Before he leaves, he reminds us of his quest to find his brother at the ferry. Yeah, I can't go. I've got no food. We have to delay. Until I can solve the food problem, we are stuck. I don't have another way to make food. I don't get it. And I'm... like, we can't connect over to there, can we? Can we? Oh, are you telling me we can? Oh, you're joking me. Are you telling me we could have connected that all this time? There's no... Wait, what do you mean? I can't feed into another tank. So what can I feed into? Nothing. So what do I do? Okay, this system is a a lot wrong. Because I don't know how you're supposed to get water over to here. All right, let's potentially waste a lot of water. A lot of water. A lot of scrap. So I take that. Wait, hang on. No. If I... Build another one of those. And I pipe that to there. That's salt water. That's not the solution. I can only have one out. Hang on. Connect with a water converter or distribution center. Hang on, what if we... Oh, this is horrible. What if I put one of these in? That's not going to work. Doesn't fit. Okay, I'm trying to work this out. If I plumb that to there, and then you destroy the connection. Oh, was it instantly gone? Oh, okay. You get rid of that. We then put one of these here. We kill that. And we connect it to there. This is not messy at all. No available buildings, because we need a storage first, do we? Okay, this game is determined to destroy me because it's like, okay, well, there's nothing... I have to kill all that. There's no other way to fit this in. Sorry, I hope you didn't want water because I just killed it all. Then you want a water converter or a distribution center. How? What? How do I get bloody water over to this damn farm? So what? I need to then build one of these. Then I can pump that to there. Can I pump that to the farm now? No. So what's coming out of this thing? What is coming out of this damn thing? Clean water. So then I need another water tank here. And then that. Connect with any water storage. Okay, I mean, unless I've just got to wait for it to be built. I may have destroyed everything for no reason. Maybe it was just I needed to wait for it to be built, and I just didn't. I don't know. I have no idea what it wants from me. Now, we don't have a wetlands, but... Okay, that does improve the efficiency of all of those. Let's do that. See if we can work this madness out. Because right now... yeah. I'm not. Hang on, what is this saying that's idle? What's going on? Did he give me a message to say? As we descend the wand steps, we consider the hundreds of feet that have made grooves in the stone, feet long gone. Maybe our ancestors haven't benefited from their prayers, but the sense of community must have been a comforting thing. Perhaps it's something our camp could benefit from. We have discovered the law, haste makes waste. Explore locations 10% slower, but find 20% more stuff. Oh, okay. Great. Now, you guys have got water. If you come back, you're not going to have water. I think you should just continue on. Now, so we need people in there. Okay, hang on. Let's get all these people out again. So we want Max in there. We're still building this. Okay, so we've got a screw going up. Salt water going into the desalination plant. We need a filter. I've left because of depression. Yeah, I get it. Wait, hang on. I've got no people left. Oh, so many bloody... Hang on. Let's go... Just to there. I don't know if you need people still in there once the law's already passed. We definitely want somebody in there. Let's get back to distributing our clean water once we get some clean water. Alright, we've got 3 in there. It's coming in here. Then it comes up here. We want more people in here, so let's drop our research. That's then going in there. Right, now. No. Can't do it. I don't know how to feed across to there. Yeah, that's for an advanced house. We don't have that. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. Do we have anybody getting scrapped just before we move on? Maybe not. Maybe we should put one person in here, at least getting some scrap. Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh, and now we don't have enough power. Okay, well, that would be the one person. Wait, what? What are you doing? Why is it doing that? Why is it acting funny? Can you not go that close to it? Oh, hang on. Did I have it? No? What? Oh, just put it over there. You come out. Okay, Maritime Museum. Even for our ancestors, museums were windows to the past. For us, it is like a window to an alien civilization. Even the simplest, most mundane objects hold wonder. Whose hands crafted them, whose busy minds laboured over their design. The museum looks deserted. Its glass roof is smashed and disturbed moats swirl in shafts of stabbing sunlight. The entrance hall has a large armoured machine entitled Submarine. There is a ladder leading up to an area signposted Observation Deck and a door with a metal grille blocking it. What should we do? Go up to the observation deck and look around, force open the metal grille and head straight to the next area. Yeah, let's go have a look around. Can somebody please build that? Oh, hang on. So we... whoop. Wait, what did we do? Oh. Only takes a few moments to climb up to the reconstructed deck. As well as getting a view of the entire museum, we managed to detach a small telescope which might come in useful. We also notice a crank that will allow us to safely raise the shutters to the next section. 200 scrap. We pass mildewed portraits of old mariners. Their elaborate hairstyles and uniforms amuse us. We read of the exploits of famous adventurers and explorers. The room is untouched. Beyond it we can see a larger room with a full-sized boat on display. What should we do? Get as much stuff as we can carry. We won't be coming back. Head directly to the back room and examine the boat. No, we'll do that. Where do we get to here? Does anybody want to run over here and build this, guys? Come on. I know it's a long way, but you can do it. Come on, we need... we're not even converting. Oh, bloody hell. All decked out. Having lumbered the ship parts back to camp, we should make use of them as soon as possible to improve the safety and efficiency of the Ark. Install upgrades at first opportunity. What upgrades? Is this from this thing? Okay, we spend a considerable amount of time checking every room. We end up with a load of scrap, half of which we're unable to fathom its original purpose. In the end, we have to rush through the final rooms. We find a propeller, but don't have time to detach a rudder. We exit through a hallway of world maps and globes. We wonder who else is out there and if they are surviving as we are. It takes us a while to exit, such is the weight of our plunder. Hopefully this equipment will come in useful. Upon leaving, we spot the ferry terminal in the distance. We are almost there. We should finally be able to resolve the issue with the captain's brother. Okay. Gymnasium. Well, we still haven't come up with it. What have they got? They've got a tiny bit of water, a lot of scrap, no food. But then we have no food in camp, so you may as well continue on, guys. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me have a look. Yep, we are at the end. Oh, okay. Well, we have run out of time. We are going to have to call it there. We have a serious problem here. Really? I could probably solve the problem right now by shutting it down. Just until they get this built. That will hopefully allow us to get some water. Yes, we're starting to get some water. Okay, but we've run out of time, so we're going to call it there for this video. If you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. There's a link to a Patreon site. There's also a YouTube thank you button down there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out immensely, and I really do appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Feel free to give me any tips, tricks, advice, that sort of stuff. And depending on when I get to read those comments, I may have already proceeded and played some more of the game, so I may not see them till it's too late. But if we do fail and we have to reload, it'll help with that anyway. So definitely leave your comments, because they do help for future playthroughs and future attempts if things go badly. I read all the comments, answer every comment as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.